20 years ago, Chiswick Park was a disused bus station. No life, no spaces, no people, no community. So the challenge was, how can we create a new kind of place? A place where people working here would feel comfortable, establish their own community, and yet be part of the local community. So I asked Richard Rogers to reinvent a Georgian strategy where buildings were similar to one another, where there was a heart to the project, where the landscape was dominant and the buildings elegant but simple. So Richard thought, Georgian villa, that's not my kind of architecture. I'm all about exposed elements, but I understand the need for community. The idea emerged of a central space with a very strong landscape and a series of buildings which were energy efficient, light, bright, because the goal was to design a project which was for people rather than for us as developers. Today, 20 years later, the first buildings look as though they were built yesterday. So the quality of the materials, the facades, the landscape was exceptional. And there was a vision in Joy Work. When you walk into Chiswick, you feel welcome. You feel you're in a place which is looking after you. Why is that? It's because Chiswick's a place for people. The occupiers, or as they're called here, guests. The vision was manage Chiswick Park like a hotel, learn from the guests what they want, provide what they want, and as the years have gone by, the amenities have increased, the restaurants, the cafes. Guests implies they're being looked after. But how is this all achieved? Behind the scenes, in a quiet way, the management is making sure everything works. There's a fantastic management team here. They're proactive. They're understanding by asking people, by research, what they need, so that the community gels together. People will be more engaged here. They're more productive, they're more relaxed. That means that productivity follows through to profitability. So your costs per person are lower and your profits should be higher. So the opportunity is to provide even better service. When you walk into a building that's buzzing, you feel the buzz. When you walk into a landscape where you feel safe, you feel uplifted, you enjoy life. This is now a classic piece of architecture. So I started by saying, Richard, please replicate the Georgian. This is now the modern. And when buildings are properly designed, they become classic, not classical, classic. This is a classic in the world of development. And 20 years later, it's better than it was on day one. Chiswick Park has got wonderful buildings, but more importantly, a terrific landscape, a community space, activity, and it's managed for people. That combination of space, green, amenities, but above all, community is really unusual. It's been copied numerous times, but it's the best. I would say it's the best in the world.